Gregg Brown is a best-selling author and an expert in the fields of leadership, resilience, and change. He's here to teach us how to best handle the unexpected.
The last few years have been a whirlwind, haven't they? With economic upturns, downturns, and side turns, the pace of change has picked up and will continue to do so. Yet if there's one thing that's inspired me from talking to thousands of people around the world is this: crises are where each of you find your greatness. Crises are where your teams find their greatness, and crises is where your organization finds their greatness. And some of you are like, what's he talking about? What do you mean crises bring out our greatness? Well, crises push us in ways that we have not been pushed before. And when we're pushed, what happens? We develop new knowledge, new skills, new abilities that help us not only react to change, but help us to be proactive, to step into the future, to create the new, to initiate the new. Every single one of you here is more future ready than you think you are. Every single one of you. Every single one of your teams is more future ready than you think you are. And what that means is you can do more than you think you can. And I'm not saying burnout. What I am saying is with these change muscles we've all developed, we can step into the future rapidly.
Please welcome Gregg.
Please join me in welcoming Gregg.
Let's give him a big, warm Aruba welcome, Mr. Gregg Brown.
The budgets, the frameworks, the plans, all of that is really important. What will make or break your success as a leader is how you engage with others, how you create the human experience at work, how you create the human experience with your clients, how you create that experience with the person you report to, with your colleagues.
Gregg, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Since change is always happening, you'd think we'd be able to accept it. Why do you think that is?
Take some action and combine it with the wisdom that you have. That's when the magic happens. That's when the results take place.
Gregg Brown was part of the groundbreaking team that opened the first wave of Starbucks in Canada.
And you have two avenues here right now that are open to you. One is you can stay open to the change and to the ideas that we're going to talk about today. The other one is you can stay closed. And just like at work, you have the option to be open during change, or you have the option to be closed. And your job is to help people be open to your ideas and be open to going down the path of change at work. Everyone wants to know what the future of work holds. I sure know I do, and I'm sure you do. Yet what I can tell you is this: the future of work is going to change. So why don't you focus on making yourself, your team, and your organization more future ready to handle whatever comes up? Because when you do that, it doesn't matter what the future of work holds, because you'll be able to handle it. The number one leadership competency for all leaders, regardless of level in an organization. What do you think that might have been? It's the ability to create engagement, commitment, and trust. And we all know they can be difficult to build, and you can lose it like this. I'm really playing with the concept of being future ready. Future readiness is about being proactive about it and not just waiting.
Now, as an in-demand global speaker, author, and advisor, Gregg engages leaders all over the planet to help them build the courage to wade into the never-ending waves of change.
And as a leader, never underestimate the power that you have with the people that are in your orbit. Whether it's clients, customers, colleagues, people you work with, people above you, people below you, people around you. Why is change challenging? Someone yell out and I'll repeat it. Why is change challenging?
Getting everyone to buy in.
Oh, getting everyone to buy in. I hate doing that. It's not about the changes, it's our reactions to them, and that will determine how fast we can move down that path of change, because that's our goal, is to keep ourselves engaged.
You say that people should get comfortable in ambiguity.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because we need to just be prepared to be unprepared. The reality is there's so much change going on in our world. There's so much changes that happen on a daily, on an hourly basis, that we have to be comfortable that we're not going to always know what the future holds. When we encounter ideas or change we disagree with, our brain responds differently. If you've ever gotten into fights at home, fights start out cognitively. I don't like the way you drip the toothpaste. You didn't vacuum the rug very good. You left piles of paper over here. Eventually you start to get a little ticked off that things are happening. The fight accelerates. The kidneys release the glucose, your heart rate accelerates. All of a sudden, that good old limbic system starts driving your bus. You've all experienced this. Stuff comes out of your mouth, you have no idea where it's coming from. Have you all had that happen? So then eventually the fight breaks up. You step away, the cortisol leaves your brain, your working memory comes back. And guess what? You're like, I can't believe I said that. And the challenge, of course, is how do we bring our kindest and our strongest and our bravest foot forward when there is so much going on? Well, one thing I can tell you is this. I have every confidence that you can do it, and I'm going to tell you why. Because every single one of you here is way more future ready than you think you are. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your conference. Getting your brain to work for you instead of against you is one of the most transformative things you can do to step into the future and be future ready. Jack, stop. Okay, am I in the right place? Yeah, hold on. The future ready. That was the good one, right? And just do one good thing to step into the change, which just might be going in at 10% to be open to the idea. Shut up, cat. Because that means you'll be more change ready. And if you're change ready, you'll be able to step into the future quickly. I think that's it. Done. Wrap it up.